What was the trick?
Sit down, like go sit down like this,
And link arms.
And link arms.
That's what we did. We
Okay.
sat down on the ground when the police first tried to arrest me and my mom. We sat on the ground, we linked arms, and they didn't take us. And that's how we got to finish the prayer service the first time we went.
Rabbi Susan Silverman and her daughter Hallel, 18, were arrested with 8 other women as part of Women of the Wall's monthly Rosh Chodesh prayers at the Kotel, Jerusalem's western wall. Hallel's father, Yosef Abramowitz, is also an activist. The family immigrated from Boston to Israel in 2006, and Abramowitz co-founded Arava Solar Power Company soon after. After much struggle, in 2011, it was the first such company awarded a contract to sell up to $68 million of electricity to the Israeli national grid.
Israel has an opportunity to be a platform for solving global issues. We're trying to break monopolies in all of these cases, whether it's the control of the Kotel, the monopoly there, or the monopoly of how we get our electricity, or how we power our cars.
Right. As Jews, we have a model of small d, democratic, and if we see the authority in Judaism in Israel being a central figure, I think that's really dangerous. And that it's up to us to sort of break that idol and bring it back to the Sinaitic model of being a Mamlechet Kohanim, B'Goy Kadosh.
Hallel wrote a Jerusalem Post article in which she responded to a government plan to develop Robinson's Arch, part of the wall far from the areas used traditionally, as an additional place for prayer.
If they think it's as, equally emotionally important, spiritually important, then they can take it, and we'll take the Kotel.
I was praying in our minyan, and all of a sudden, a girl next to me, the daughter of a friend, got whacked in the head with a rock really hard. And I just ran out to the first police I could see. This police officer was an Ethiopian woman. She walked back with me to check on this little girl. It was a 12-year-old girl. And she checked on her and she seemed to be okay. And so as she walked away, she and I just squeezed hands as she walked away. It was really of all the things that happened that day, that's the moment that I hold in my heart.
When someone spit on me.
Rabbi Susan reminded me of her comedian sister Sarah when she shared this idea.
Here's my new campaign. And I think we should have posters everywhere. And it's just, don't be a schmuck. Say to yourself, would a schmuck do this? Would a schmuck spit on a little girl? Yeah, a schmuck would spit on a little girl, so I'm not going to be a schmuck.
I love that.
Just don't be a schmuck campaign.
On the count of 3, let's all say it. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Don't be a schmuck.
Hey, morning. Oh, was the whole floor? Abba, where's the gas mask? Where's the gas mask?
She's thinking if there's tear gas and everybody runs, she wants to be a woman standing there alone in the plaza with her talis on. The threats of violence don't feel empty to me because there was so much violence last time. The bus I was in was just slammed with rocks when we were leaving. Oh, I'm getting scared.
מה נשמע? חודש טוב. חודש טוב. היי. היי.
The police led the Women of the Wall to a special part of the women's prayer area, protected by barricades. Haredi demonstrators were only allowed far away, behind other barricades. And the police had created a special DMZ between the men's section of the wall and the women's section of the wall.
It's not about just them praying. This is about tearing down the entire Israeli infrastructure.
הדת הרפורמית זה לא דת יהודית.
Besides a few eggs thrown at the end, the service and the visit were completed without violence like the month before.
And it was really special today. It was really special. I didn't feel scared. There were a few sounds that got us, jumping, but they weren't anything. And just being able to be in a holy place and feel safe.
In the space of a couple months, the Jerusalem police have gone from arresting women praying out loud at the Kotel to protecting them from Haredi rocks. Changes seem to be happening at Judaism's holiest site.